Good afternoon, guys. Very good afternoon, everyone. How are you all? Hope you are all doing well. Right. So we'll be continuing our discussions on this highway quick revision, right? So we have uh, paused, right? We did not stop, right? We have paused this discussions a few days back, na? Is that no? Right? And we'll be continuing those things, you can say. And what is that we were discussing? You can say that highway quick revision series only, right? Highway quick revision only we are discussing, you can say. Now, all of you, welcome to Unacademy. Let's crack it, right? Everyone is ready to crack, all of you? Yes, be ready to crack, all of you. Right. So what is that referral code you have to use, right? Whenever you are taking the subscription, right? RP Civil is the code you have to use, you can say. Okay. Now, so GATE and ESC Civil Engineering, and these are all GATE 2024 toppers from Unacademy. Those who have secured AIR 1, right? So these are the people, those who secured AIR 1 from which one? Unacademy in these GATE 2024 examinations from various branches. Okay. So this 50% off on your GATE subscription, right? So this was the offer running up to this 30th June, right? And this offer is extended up to this July 7th on huge demand from the students. It is extended up to which one? This 7th July. Okay. So don't miss this opportunity, everyone. Now what is that a referral code you have to use, and what is that referral code you have to recommend? RP Civil is the code you have to recommend, right? I think is it audio or here? Is that video not visible? One sec. Is it visible now? Now it's visible, everyone? Just let me check it myself, otherwise. Is it visible to all of you now or not? One sec. It is visible now? Or yeah, it's going back. Okay, one sec. Just let me. Something problem occurred, right? Yeah, now it is visible to everyone. Just check it. Yeah, I think now it is visible. Now clear, na? Yes or no? Yeah, now it is clear. Okay, okay. Now it is, no? Yeah, yes, that leave the moment. Right now it is clear, na? Yes or no? Right. Okay, so welcome to Unacademy. Let's crack it, right? Get ready to crack. Now, so these are all GATE 2024 toppers from Unacademy from various branches of engineering, you can say. And now this flat 50% off on your subscription, right? So this flat 50% off on your subscription, that is GATE 2025 subscription, you can get it this 9,999 rupees only. And this offer is extended up to which one? This is July 7th, right? This offer is extended up to which one? July 7th, you can say. And when you are taking the plus subscription, so this 9,999 is the price for this 9 months. And when you are taking this iconic subscription for this 9 months, it is at this 15,999. Okay. Now what is that referral code you have to use, right? That RP Civil is the code you have to use, right? And these are the latest batches started on 30th June for this 2025 years, right? 2025 environmental science. This Pratigna batch was started, right? Open channel flow by KP was started at 11 a.m. every day. And Pratigna batch for this 2025 civil engineering also started irrigation, open channel flow, and RCC, right? These are the three subjects started, you can say, which is good. And a new batch for this 2026 civil engineering people also started irrigation, open channel, and RCC. And those who are taking this iconic subscription will be getting these books printed and delivered to your home within 15 days of your subscription, right? So this is my profile. You can follow my Twitch, and what is the code you have to use? RP Civil is the code you have to use. Always, you can say. Okay, right. Now coming to this, which part we were discussing? If you just remember, Which part we were discussing? We just remember all of you. Which one we were discussing? We just remember. Right. So this payments we are discussing na? So no, this payment part we were discussing. The quick revision of this payment part we were doing, you can say, right? The quick revision of this payment part we are doing. So double bars and these all these things we have seen as no? Mud pumping and fatigue life, right? These are all the things we had in as an up to this fatigue life we had done, right? So how many got over? That 280 number of points gets over, you can say, right? How many number of points gets over, you can say? That 280 number of points we have over, right? These are completed, you can say, right? And in this uh, if we just observe, right, all these what are the things we have discussed regarding the rigid payment, you can say. So just I will go in a quick manner, okay, so that you will have idea. So what is that we have discussed in this rigid payment, you can say. So what are the standard axial loads and what is the radius of relative stiffness CSA and this equivalent radius of resisting section, types of this stresses, right? Which types of this stresses will be having, you can say, in these V load stresses, warping stresses and this frictional stresses, right? So nature of this V load stresses, and after that amount of this V load stresses is also done. So no, amount of this V load stresses is done. After that warping stresses in nature and this amount of this warping stresses, frictional stresses in nature and this amount of this frictional stresses, right? All these are done, yes or no? Now after that what happens, you can say this low stress combination, right? Only one type of stress will be acting, or all the types of this stresses will be acting on a payment, you can say. All these types of this stresses will be acting on a payment, na? So this is stress combination, right? Which combinations of this stresses we are having is na? Next after that, right, what is it, you can say joints. So expansion joints, and after that contraction joints, their spacing specifications and all these things, long joints, double bar, tie bar and all these things na? And after that these various other points, you can say, what are these other points regarding the double bar design and bearing load of this double bar, right? Bearing stress or bearing forces, right? And all these things we have discussed na? So, no? So this is what, right? So this mud pumping we have discussed, right? As na? To take care of this mud pumping, that 125 micron sheet, right? 125 micron this PVC sheet we have to go for. And this fatigue, right? Fatigue also we have done, so fatigue life, you can say. So this fatigue life, right? So fatigue life consumed, right? Based on this fatigue life consumed, right, we have to decide, right, what is that we need to do, okay, whether it is safe or not, right? Now so this is 25th highway quick revision and traffic engineering will be going for, right? So before we go to this traffic engineering, right, what is that we'll see, right? Anything else is left in this or nothing else is left in this, you can say, if you just observe. That is your 280 na? And you take this as a 281, and there is one formula, what is that you are having, that is your Goldbeck formula, okay? Have you heard this formula anytime? Anywhere? Before we enter into this topic, we just finish off this one and we'll go for, right? Goldbeck formula for which one? Tell me. Thickness of CC pavement na? It is mainly for which one? Tell me. Thickness of this CC pavement or not? Yes, thickness of this CC pavement, right? Yes. So what is that formula? CC pavement slab. So what is that? Any idea? H will be equal to under root, what is that, you can say, that is your 3W divided by which one? This is sigma maximum, okay? 3W divided by this is sigma maximum, right? So what is that sigma maximum, you can say? That sigma maximum is your permissible stress, na? That is your permissible stress. And what is that W, you can say, if you just observe that W will be your wheel load, na? The W will be your which one? This wheel load, you can say, if you just read, is it? Now next point, 282 point, if you just wanted to have. So what is this point, you can say here? Shrinkage reinforcement, right? What is that we are doing, right? Before we enter into this topic, just last one more point, you are having two more points, you can say, right? Shrinkage reinforcement, right? So what is the purpose of this shrinkage reinforcement? First of all, if you just observe, so this is your slab if you are considering. So mainly to take care of this shrinkage, if that reinforcement is provided, right, then it is called as your shrinkage reinforcement. Right? So no, then it is called as your shrinkage reinforcement or not. So that is your slab, you can say, if you just observe, right, isn't it? That is your slab, you can say, if you just right. Now what is that? These are the reinforcement bars where we are providing at the center. So here these bars, how they looks like, right? They will be like this, son. These bars, they looks like these are not, if you just observe, right? And if you just consider these bars, you can say like this. Okay, so this is your shrinkage reinforcement, right? What is that mainly, that shrinkage reinforcement, tell me? It is to take care of which one? This is shrinkage only, no? So no, the name itself is telling that shrinkage reinforcement will be to take care of this shrinkage only. Okay, so shrinkage reinforcement will be provided, right? That is shrinkage reinforcement will be provided at which location, you can say, at a maximum spacing, right? How much maximum spacing we have to maintain, tell me? At a maximum spacing of this 300 millimeter center to center, right? Center 300 millimeter center to center, between which one? This is a reinforcement bars, na? 300 millimeter center to center reinforcement bars, right? So what is it, you can say, with how much minimum cover we have to maintain? With a minimum cover of how much cover? With a minimum cover of this 50 millimeter, right? 50 millimeter from where? From bottom, and reinforcement will be nearer to top surface, or it is nearer to bottom surface, if you just observe. It is nearer to which one? This top surface, na? It is nearer to this top surface, you can say, right? Why it will be taken nearer to the top surface? Why it cannot be taken nearer to the bottom surface, if you just observe? So this cover is 50 millimeter and nearer to this top surface. Okay, this is important, right? Nearer to top surface. What is the reason? Anyone having idea? What is the reason for this is to be provided nearer to the top surface? Because if you consider, na, whenever it is a top down cracking, right? Whenever it is your top down cracking, na, so top down cracking means, right, what is it, you can say? So originally it is subjected to which one? This during this night time it is subjected to expansion like this, right? So whenever the self weight is doing, that will be resisting, na? So whenever it is trying to resist, right, what happens? The crack will be starting here and propagating from this top to bottom, na? Yes or no? Right, top down cracking, right? Next, what is another one you are having? Bottom up cracking, if you just observe. So whenever it is that a bottom up cracking, na, so the cracking will start at the bottom and it will go in the upward direction. Right now, tell me which crack is dangerous? Top to bottom cracking is dangerous, or bottom to top crack is dangerous? Tell me. If at all crack is at the bottom, right, that water will not go into this, that there is no problem. But if it is a top crack, na, there is a possibility that water will enter and everything will enter onto this, na, it is dangerous, right? So it is better we have to prevent this top down cracking, na. So it is better you have to provide. How can you prevent this cracking? When you are providing the reinforcement nearer to the top surface or nearer to the bottom surface? When you are providing this reinforcement nearer to the top surface only it is possible, na? Understood now? Why it is nearer to the top surface? Clear, everyone? All of you. Why the reinforcement should be provided near to the top surface? Is it clear or not? Is not? Hello? Somebody? No. So what is it we need to do? Between any two, which one? Between any two successive, what is it? Between any two successive, successive means nearby, okay? Between any two successive expansion joints, between any two successive expansion joints, there must be what? Minimum how many number of these contraction joints we have to provide? There must be what, right? Tell me. There must be at least two number of contraction joints. There must be which one? At least how many number of contraction joints we should have? Two number of these contraction joints. Okay. Minimum two number of these contraction joints we should have, right? Got it? So here two number of contraction joints, that too with equal spacing or with unequal spacing is better, tell me. with equal spacing is only recommended, na? So no, with equal spacing is only recommended, you can say. So just for an example, right? So whenever that LE, right, what is that LE, you can say length of this expansion joint, na? LE is equal to that 50 meter, and the length of this contraction joint LX is the symbol we are giving, na? That LX is equal to that 10 meter, right? Do you have any problem in providing this? Tell me. Here how many contraction joints will come? 10 meter means, right, what is it going to say? This is your 10 meter, right? This is your 10 meter, right? This is your 10 meter. And what is it going to say? This is your 10 meter, right? How many will come? 1, 2, 3, 4, 40. And this is your, which one? This is a 10 meter, you can say. And now if you are providing this expansion joint, right, that is your 50 meter, right? Do you have any problem? No problem. Okay. It is acceptable, right? Why? Because equal spacing is only maintained, na? Yes or no? Now, second one, LE will be equal to the 25 meter, and what is the LX is equal to the 10 meter, and what is another one possible? 5 meter. Right? Why? Because if you just observe, na, what is it possible? Tell me. So, one we have to provide at this 10 meter, one we have to provide at this 10 meter, right? Remaining how much we have to provide at 5 meter only. Now tell me, is it uniform spacing maintained, or it is not the uniform spacing maintained? It is not the uniform spacing maintained, because to make this 25, 10 plus 10 plus 5 only must be there, right? So this is second condition, second proportion or second combination is allowed, or it is not allowed, you can say. That is second combination is not at all allowed, na? You can say. That second combination is which one? This is not at all allowed, right? Like that. Is it clear? So this is about your which one? This rigid pavements, right? Now shall we enter into this traffic engineering? This is 283 point, na? So next chapter, shall we enter into this traffic engineering? Oh, sorry. Equal. With the equal spacing, right? Yeah. It should not be unequal, right? It should be equal. Yes. Okay, you just strike off this, right? I thought, okay. It is equal. With an equal spacing. Okay. Instead of writing an, I have written un. Okay, by mistake. Okay. Okay. Let it. So equal spacing maintaining is better, or unequal spacing maintaining is better? Tell me. Equal spacing maintaining is only better, na? Yes or no? That is. So what is that? Traffic engineering. Right. So we'll be discussing about this traffic engineering. Right. What is that chapter name? Topic name we have given? Right. Speed and this volume studies, na? So that is your which point, you can say that is your 283 point, and this is your which one? This is a 284 point, you can say, right? So what is this 284 point? If you just observe that is speed. Whenever you are considering this speed, right, what is the unit of this speed? You can say that is your kilometers per hour, or you can also use this meter per second, na? Yes or no? Now tell me, there are different types of this speeds, na? What are the different types of this speeds? You can say that is your journey speed JS. So what is the journey speed JS? You can say, if you just observe, it is a total journey distance, right? It is a total journey distance D divided by which one? Journey speed means we have to consider this a journey time, or only that running time, or only that stopping time we have to consider, right? It is your journey time we have to consider. Now if you just observe, it is your which time we have to consider? That is your journey time only we have to consider. If you just observe, what is the meaning of this journey time? You can say this is journey time is nothing but which one? It is running time plus as well as which one? This is stopping time, na? Running plus what? Running plus this is stopping time both, na? So that is your journey speed, right? So running means vehicle is in the motion, or vehicle is in the not non-motion condition. Tell me, running means. Running means vehicle is in the motion condition, na? So no, running means that vehicle is in the motion condition. You can say, if you just read, isn't it clear? Running means vehicle is in the motion condition. You can say, right? Isn't it? Now, what is that a running speed? If you just consider. So whenever it is at a running speed, na, right? What is at a running speed you are having? That a running speed is nothing but you are that a running distance, right? So whether your vehicle's journey distance and this running distance, both will be same or different? Tell me, both will be same only, no? Yes or no? It has to run over the completed distance or not? Definitely yes. So now which time we have to consider? It is a running time only we have to consider, no? So this running time is that this running time is including the delays or not including the stopper time? It is not including this stopper time, na? In your entire traveling, how much time you have stopped, that will be included or that will not be included? Tell me, that will not be included, na? If you just observe. Now, what is it? You can say that a spot speed says. So what is the spot speed? You can say. What is the meaning of this spot speed? If you just observe, it is the instantaneous speed of vehicle, right? What is the meaning of this instantaneous speed of vehicle? Instantaneous speed of vehicle is nothing but instantaneous speed of vehicle at a section or point or which one? Location. Means at a particular section or point or location of this is your road, at this particular point whenever vehicle comes to this location, what speed it is maintaining, right? That is your which one? You can say that is your spot speed, right? That is called as your which one? This is spot speed, you can say, is now right. So these are the three different types of this speeds, right? These are noted, everyone. So I'll move forward. Once these are noted, I'll move forward. Done. Now what is this point number 285, na? So 285, and what is this we are having? If you just observe, which one is higher? That spot speed is higher than the running speed and it is higher than this journey speed, na? Is that no? Isn't it? That is a relation generally will be having or not? Is that no? And which one is used for this geometry design? And spot speed is SS is nothing but your spot speed, na? And spot speed is most important with respect to what? And spot speed is most important with respect to which one? You can say it is most important with respect to this geometric design of this road, na? So whenever you are going for this geometric design of these roads, right, which speed we are using? That spot speed only we are using, na? As no, we are not using the running speed and we are not using the journey speed. You can say, if you just right, is it right? Now, what is it? Next speed will be time mean speed. If you just consider time mean speed, right? What is the time mean speed? That is your TMS. We are representing with which symbol? That is your VT symbol, you can say, right? So that time mean speed is nothing but which one? The name itself is telling that. What is that? It is nothing but your mean of speeds of vehicles only, no? Over a time gap. At a section. Over a time gap at a section, right? Simply what is that? You can say that VT will be equal to that time arithmetic mean. We have to AM arithmetic mean of which one? This is speeds, we have to take it, right? So whenever this is arithmetic mean is given, right, so that time mean speed is given, right, we have to take it as which one? This arithmetic mean only, no? So no, by default we have to take it as this arithmetic mean, right? So that VT will be equal to which one? That V1 plus this V2 plus this so on Vn divided by which one? N. So if V1 speed is repeated for one time, V2 speed is repeated for two times, so on Vn speed is also repeated for which one? This one time only. Or what is that? VT you can say in another manner, N1 V1 plus N2 V2 plus so on NN Vn divided by which one? N1 plus this, N2 plus this, so on NN, you can say, is that it? So this is what we are having, right? So means when v1 speed is repeated for how many number of times, that v1 speed is repeated for this n1 number of times, v2 speed is repeated for n2 number of times, so on vn speed is also repeated for nn number of times. So that is why you will be getting that, which is speed, you can say time mean speed, right? Time mean speed is which one? Arithmetic mean of all the spot speeds given. The next one is what? Is space mean speed. Space mean speed, that is your SMS, right? What is the symbol we are giving, right? That is your Vs is a symbol we are giving for this now. So now Vs is a symbol we are giving for this, right? Then what is it, you can say it is your space mean speed is nothing but, tell me, it is a mean of speeds of what? Mean of speeds of these all vehicles measured over which one, tell me? Time mean speed, time gap na. So space mean speed is nothing but your space gap, right? Measured over a distance at a particular time. At a particular which one? This is a time, you can say, isn't it? Right. Now this one, tell me. Then we'll move to the next. The expression for the space mean speed and the relation we'll write, and we'll close after this. Yes, yes, tell me, Mohit, what is? Tell me, Mohit. Done? This one is done. Shall we move to the next? 288 point. Right. Okay, sorry. It is not 288. So what is that Vs? Okay, 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 I'll wait one sec. Sir, मेरा था attempt 2026 में, ये 2025 will be in third year. I have completed 5 subjects now. Sir, I will be revising one subject along with the current subject. Yes, yes, it is absolutely correct, right? You revise along with the current subject. Now you try to revise which one? These are 2 subjects, right? Once, how many subjects you are doing live now? How many subjects you are doing live? 1 or 2 subjects you try to revise previous subjects. Okay, that is sufficient enough, right? Because you are having sufficient enough. Already 5 subjects are over, means it is good. Along with the live subjects, you are revising 1 or 2 subjects, that is well and good. Okay, yes, that is sufficient enough. Yes. Done. So what is the Vs? You can say Vs is nothing but your arithmetic mean or harmonic mean of this speeds given. It is nothing but your harmonic means of this speeds, right? Yes, GATE and ESC PYQs you have to solve definitely. Yes, if you are preparing for GATE examination or if you are preparing for this ESC examination, that GATE PYQs are very important and ESC PYQs are also very important. Yes, absolutely. Okay. So now, so what is the VSC is equal to that 1 divided by which one? That is your 1 by n into, what is it? 1 by V1 plus this 1 by V2. Yeah, you can ask me in the group or you can ask me wherever you want, whenever you want, directly. Yes, yes, you can ask. 1 by V1 plus this 1 by V2 plus this so on 1 by Vn. Yes, yes, you just ask your doubt, no problem. You just ask your doubt. Okay. Have you done highway from me only or some other faculty? There you check it, Mohit, right? In the plus course which I have taken, you just check it, right? You will be getting those contact details, okay? Right. Here we cannot give, right? Right. Okay, okay. actually we are not supposed to give our numbers, right? We just check any one of the class, you'll be finding how to contact. Okay, right. So what is it? So this is your vs, right? If it is a repetition, right, what happens, tell me? That vs, it is not vt, it is your which one, this vs na. Vs is nothing but which one, this 1 divided by what, 1 by n1 plus n2 plus so on nn into what is it, you can say, so n1 by this v1 plus what is that, n2 by this v2 plus so on nn divided by this vn. Yeah, because actually, here what happens, whenever your vehicle is moving, the movement of this space within a time or within a space is more important, tell me. Geometric design we are mentioning, right? Geometry means it is a space related property or it is a time related property. If you just observe, Mohit, it is a space related property only. No, whenever it is a space related property, and we have to consider the speed which is averaged over the space or which is averaged over the time at a particular section, which is averaged over the space is important enough, so not to match with our requirements, right? That is why by default you are considering which one, this space mean speed you are considering, is not in that traffic designs, geometry designs and the traffic flow conditions and everything, is not. Okay, now what is it, a relation between this time mean speed and this space mean speed? Relation between this time mean speed TMS and this space mean speed SMS, right? So here SMS means space mean speed, TMS means time mean speed, right? What is the relation, you can say? That is where VT will be equal to Vs plus which one, this is sigma square divided by this Vs, right? So Vs we know, what is that Vt? Vt we know, what is that Vt, you can say? Vt is nothing but your time mean speed, Vs is nothing but your space mean speed, and what is that sigma, you can say, if you just observe, sigma is nothing but your standard deviation of this speeds, na? It is the standard deviation of this speeds, you can say, right? So that is your 289th point, yes. And Vs is already, you know, space mean speed, Vt is already, you know, time mean speed. Now if you just consider it, what is it, you can say coefficient of variation, and there is a term called as which one, coefficient of what, variation. What is the coefficient of variation, that is CV equal to, tell me, sigma standard deviation divided by this arithmetic mean, right? Is not? Divided by which one, this mean speed or arithmetic mean speed. Is it visible now or not? One second. Is it behind my head or visible? I just try to write it little bit left side, then one second. One second. So that is your which one, you can say, that is your standard deviation divided by which one, this is a mean speed. Okay. So whenever that coefficient of variation is asked, right, you have to calculate in this manner or not? Yes, you have to calculate the coefficient of variation in this manner, you can say, right? Is it right? Right, clear? So again, next on 5th also will be having the class, right? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? Next class will be there on which one? This Friday you will be having, okay? Next class on which one? Friday. At same 1 p.m. So if along with ongoing subject I will target the revision of this old subject, then in future will the subject whose revision is done for the first time will come again or not, because there are many subjects will come definitely, yes, because you have to do the revision now. You do the revision quickly, right? Whenever you are doing the revision for the first time now, you will be doing it slowly, but whenever you are doing the revision of the same subject for the next time now, right, what happens, you can see during this the completed subject, right, what happens, right, it will not take full time, na, is no, some subject is ongoing already, suppose the present ongoing subject is taking 50 hours. During the 50 hours, you don't revise the previous one. You'll be revising the previous subject just within which one, this 20 hours or 10 hours, like that only, 5 hours only. Once it is over, you complete one more subject, right? Once that is over, you complete one more subject, right? It's like if all subjects are over, you repeat those subjects, right? Like that you plan, okay? Like that if you plan, then it will be good, okay? Right? Thank you all of you. Again, next class will be there on Friday at 1 p.m. we'll be having, okay? Thank you all of you. Have a good day.